Skin Xanthelasma. Skin Xanthelasma can appear anywhere, but one of the most recognized places for it to appear is near or on the eyelids. It's not that this is the only type of skin xanthelasma, but with it being on the face it is a lot more visual in nature. We have various types of cholesterol running around our bodies in any given day. There are good and bad cholesterols. Skin xanthelasma are a result of the bad cholesterol getting out of hand. They usually go astray from an issue with your lipid proteins. Your skin has tough areas and also weak areas. The skin around the eye is a very weak area, and so the excess bad cholesterol created by the lipid disorder will start to congregate, in so much a word, in that given area. As they congregate, they start to pack tighter together and break into the next healthy cell and so on. Soon there will be a cluster of xanthelasma and the pressure will cause it to start to break through levels of the dermis and become exposed. Whilst it won't actually breach and break through the top of the skin, as this particular layer of skin is too tough for it to break through, it will find the area of weakest resistance and start to move sideways. Left to get out of hand, these will start to grow bigger and bigger every ongoing day. There is usually no clear clinical diagnosis, but the cholesterol deposits that accumulate in the skin make it difficult to detect due to the yellowish color of the growth. Researching skin xanthelasma. A biopsy can be performed if necessary, possibly for further analysis, but the results are certain cells, called histiocytes, which have fatty deposits. However, if the lesions are large, they may call for surgical intervention, due to them having a profound negative outlook for the client. They can get to the point where they actually start to distort the eyelid, making opening and closing of the eyelid difficult and in extreme case, even impossible. Who gets skin xanthelasma? Xanthelasma are yellowish papules or plaques caused by the deposit of lipids in the eyelids. Clinically, there are two main conditions that must be considered for differential diagnosis: skin XP and skin ulcerative colitis. XP can easily be diagnosed on the basis of clinical background, but if the case is unclear, surgical excisions and histopathology should be performed. Xanthoma is a skin lesion caused by the accumulation of blood in the blood vessels of the skin, such as the arteries and veins. Some types of xanthomas are more common in older adults, where they can be associated with an increased risk of coronary heart disease and heart disease. This is why it is imperative to get checked out by your local GP or doctor. An assessment of your lipid profile will give not only you, but also the doctor a better understanding of the varying causes of your skin xanthelasma. Removing skin xanthelasma. When it comes to removing the skin xanthelasma, the two recommended options for treatment are either xanthal or surgery. Xanthal is best utilized before the plaques get to the point of causing issues with sight and the open and closing of the eyelid. We go further in depth on xanthomas, as well as the varying forms of skin xanthelasma in more depth at xanthelasmatreatment.com and xanthal.com.